Hey, my name is Liz Landgren, and I am an artist. And I also have alopecia areata, which is a autoimmune disease where I get bald patches on my head. I lose hair, and you can look it up. It's autoimmune. Anyway, but one thing that I wanted to share about is I've been able to hide these bald spots for a while, and I feel like I need to share how I do it so that maybe that will encourage some people to not worry about having to wear a hat if they have a bald spot on the top of their head. I hear about some people that don't come out of their house because they're so upset about these bald spots and they can't cover them up. Well, being an artist, one of the things that I love, one of the tips that I love about painting is when you want something to go back away from your eye, you do it the darkest color you can. So black, dark colors are going to go back. And then light, like white, silver, anything light, cream, whatever, is going to come forward. And so that's kind of how shading and, just dealing with those colors on a canvas. And so it's the same effect with bald spots. And I'm purposely doing this today because my roots are dark, and it's helpful actually when my roots are dark to do this because I can use a dark pigment. So what I have, I've had alopecia for 11 years. This is so old. It says medium brown. It's backwards on that. It's Dermmatch, and I got it online, and who knows, they've probably changed their name. I need to look it up. But when I had a lot of hair loss, I used a ton of this. I hadn't used it in forever. I really just need a little bit for the patches that I have. If you have thinning hair, that's just, you see somebody and you feel like you can see through their hair, you don't have to live like that. There's help for you. You can actually get something. It's kind of expensive, I have to say, but it's big. There's enough of it that you can cover a lot of your head with it, and you're not going out and buying eyeshadow. So what it is eyeshadow that I use now. I probably should just use my Dermmatch, but eyeshadow's in my makeup bag. And what I have is this, and this is actually for my daughter for show choir, but I discovered that it's got a good brown color. But what I would suggest is going to a makeup counter. I would go to MAC. If I had to go and match something, I would go to MAC. They're known for stage makeup, lots of pigment, and I think they would be able to match really well to the darkest color on your head. So I've got like blonde hair, but my roots, so my hair is going to come forward at you. You're going to see my blonde hair. You're also going to see a white scalp staring at you. So here's a patch, and here's a spot. There's a spot in my part. Here's a spot. Here, the light's not great. Here. I also have a big patch here. So anyway, so I would like, so this is usually, I don't worry about this patch here because it's covered. This is so obvious, and then when I pull my hair back, I don't want it, when I pull it back, you can see this. So what I do, and I'll just show y'all how great it is, how quickly, I use like a dark brown. I mean, it's like it really is like a dark brown, because the darker, the more it's going to cover your root. And I'm just using my finger. There are better ways to do this. If you get like the Dermmatch, you'll have an applicator to use. This is not a great job, but it'll work well enough to show you. So I just want to show you how easy it is. This one's kind of tricky because it's part of my part, so I'm having to kind of be tricky about it here. I want to leave some of my parts showing, so let me wipe that off. But I feel like it's not great. But you can see how it's starting to kind of disappear. And I probably, let me work on this one. This will be better because it's just a circle. Another option if you have thinning hair is, well, I used men's Rogaine and it grew back a lot of my hair. Men's Rogaine, you can ask your doctor about that. You can get it's a Bumble and Bumble brand powder that comes in different colors. So it comes in brown, blonde, red, and you can spray it and it will cover some of your hair. So you can see now, this, if I do that, you really don't even notice. Now this side you do because it pops out at you. So anyway, it's just darker eyeshadow is what I do. And it's funny, like I want to cover it up, but then I put it on YouTube or Facebook or whatever and tell everybody that I have the patch. So I don't know why I have to cover it up. I don't want to look at it in the mirror, actually. It bothers me, so I'd rather just kind of not worry about it. Now I can pull my hair back, and you really can't tell anymore. And that looks okay. I can't do it in this iPad. That one looks okay. But anyway, that's my little trick, and I probably will post another video with other crazy tricks and maybe some other stuff about my alopecia. But that's it. So come out of your house. You're beautiful. Bye.